Hello again and welcome to another Sonarenity tutorial. Today I will be teaching you about interior furniture clipping, which basically means we can clip furniture into walls, pillars, stairs, railings, and so on. It uses a method I'll be calling dissolve set placement. You'll soon learn why I call it this. First, let me clarify the limitations of this glitch. You're still confined to the flooring area. If you go beyond the edges of the floor, then you cannot save. Also, it does not work on controller. Alright, let's get started. I'm sure you've also been frustrated by these annoying gaps that walls and pillars can create. Look at all this wasted space. Let's use this glitch to eliminate the gap. The first step is to place the furniture as close to your desired position as possible and press confirm. Then take out a temporary item and place it at a distance away. Create a set with them. Then bring the temporary item back towards the furniture. Now press Edit Set and move the furniture into position. Just remember you have to stay on the flooring, so don't let this red line surpass the edge. Take a moment to familiarize yourself with the buttons on your right. Currently we have Cancel, Take, and Rotate. We will need to rotate the set until the Confirm button appears. Once the Confirm button appears, tap the rotation line once. Notice how the Dissolve Set button has appeared now? Press the rotation button until it's back into position. Lastly, now you can press Dissolve Set. Finally, remove the temporary item and save. If you can't save, it means you went over the edge of the floor, so you'll need to start over and be careful not to go too far next time. We can also use this glitch on items that are rotated. Just make sure to rotate them before creating the set. As you can see, I'll be able to place this bookshelf in the corner of the railing here because the vertices of the red box are still on the flooring area. I'll cover the steps quickly this time. First, I'm placing it as close to that spot as I can. Then I'm taking out another item and putting it at a distance away. Next, I create a set, then bring the item back. Now I'll edit set and put the bookshelf where I want. When I'm happy with the position, I'll use the rotate button until I see the confirm button, then I'll tap the rotation line. Now rotate it back into position and press dissolve. Lastly, I'll take away the extra item and make sure I can save. This glitch can also be useful when you want to put an object on top of a companion or animal. We can actually create a set with animals, so this should be no problem. But you can't create a set with companions, so we'll need to put the companion in the correct spot first and then use the glitch on the furniture. Here's a classic example of putting Kokomi in the fish tank. Let's look at one more example, but this time I'll be demonstrating some problematic scenarios so I can show you how to fix the different issues you might encounter. Let's say I want to put this bookshelf next to the stairs. As you can see, out of the box the gap is really noticeable and even blocks the walkway. Thankfully, I can get so much more space back by using the glitch. That looks so much better. Unfortunately for me, I set this example up so I would run into some trouble that I can teach you about. Here is the first problem you may encounter. Watch closely as I try to move the bookshelf into position. Do you see how the circle keeps shrinking? That's going to prevent the glitch from working, so why is it happening? The first step is to press the cancel button, that way we can reset the circle and try again. The reason this happens is because the size of the circle recalibrates every time we let go of it during movement. The trick is that the circle will not recalibrate so long as one of the items are red. So to sum it up, if the circle shrinks, you need to press cancel. Then make sure you don't let go of your mouse or finger until one of the items in the set turns red. Let's take a look at the next problem. Watch closely as I press the rotate button, waiting for the confirm button to appear. It just won't show up. First thing to try is to manually rotate the set slowly and see if you can find a position where all the furniture turns blue. It's actually fine to manually rotate on this step. We only need the rotation button for when we want to dissolve. As you can see, the dissolve set button is now showing, so we're good to go. If it still doesn't work, then you'll need to try the next solution. Try changing the position of the temporary item before creating the set and see if that fixes it. Watch how the bookshelf doesn't need to be rotated manually this time because I found a different spot for the lamp that makes it work. So to sum it up, if pressing the rotate button doesn't work, then try rotating manually. If that doesn't fix it, then experiment with different spots for your temporary item before creating the set and see if you can find a spot that makes it work. You can also combine these two solutions together as needed. The explanation for why moving the temporary item can fix this is that the distance away from the furniture, y-coordinate, as well as how left or right it is, x-coordinate, will change the rotation circle size and center point position, which means the furniture will move differently when we press the rotate button later on. And there you have it. The dissolve set placement glitch is super useful, don't you think? So do you think you've got the hang of it? Please feel welcome to give your feedback in the comments. I'm also happy to answer your questions. Before I let you go, please note that I learned this method from Mr. 108 on a Bilibili video, so give him your support. Thanks for watching.